Boom. In today's legs day, we're also going to be incorporating some ab action. Always in this boot camp we do abs, but especially with this hold at knee line, test and see if you can hold your body at that 90-degree angle. So your knee and hip is in a straight line, and then if your knee comes higher, it's only because you're doing this little psoas crunch, if you would. Awesome. Inhale back. When you drive up, we're going to completely drop the weights in 30 seconds. So I want the weights to feel as heavy as you can. And then consider, our AMRAP is only the number 5. When we're going to AMRAP these things together, you're going to go even heavier if you can. 5 reverse Bulgarians, 5 reverse lunges like you're doing, and 5 side planks. It's going to be way easy to go heavier for that one. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, left hand down. Hold your side plank. Right leg lifts up and down. We're trying to tone the inner outer thighs. Get the outer butt lifting. So today as we focus on design and integrity, I want you to just pay attention to the thoughts that go through your head. Integrity is important in the thoughts because we ask ourselves, am I giving myself the benefit of the doubt? And already if I'm burdened, already if I'm topsy-turvy and sideways, can I still say, oh fuck yeah, I got this. Watch me kick that star pose leg up. It's about inner alignments with outer alignments. Hell yeah, you guys are all perfect demos and my live, I love it. We got 5 more. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, great. Those 3 exercises, as many rounds as possible. 5, 5, 5. So we got 5 Bulgarians, go as heavy as you can. 5 lunge presses, just the right. And 5 side plank leg lifts, just that right leg. 3 minutes to get at least 4 rounds in. If you're doing the math, that's like 20 more reps of each thing. All right, ready? Bulgarians or lunges to start. Ready, set, hit it. So when we're starting out this week of integrity, this week of making your life a product of your own design, I want you to remember that you're in complete control of how you design the day. You can't control what happens, but you can control how you react or flow with the designation of each day, right? Good, I see my demos are both on that reverse lunge. I would rather you go heavier than faster. As many rounds as possible doesn't mean cardio, it means have a consistent pace, aiming to get those reps in, but as heavy as you can. Hell yeah. Okay, so Oprah says, you know how much I love Oprah, of all the values that we hold dear, integrity is everything. I always thought it meant doing the right thing no matter what. But it's about alignment. In order to find the truest expression of ourselves, we must be aligned with the truth within ourselves. Everything you do, telling little white lies, gossiping, not standing up for yourself, they knock you off balance. When you're out of alignment, your goals become more difficult to reach. But the beauty of living with integrity means that life becomes simple. We never have to spend time or energy questioning ourselves because our beliefs and actions work in perfect harmony. So for me, this means everything, right? When I was younger, I'll never forget in 2nd grade when I was caught telling my first lie. Or I mean, I'm sure I lied before that, but this was like a big lie that I remember being caught with. Mrs. 𝐿𝐴𝐾𝐿, my 2nd grade teacher, she confronted me one day and she was like, Katie, I had this like ace bandage wrap on my arm that I had just learned how to wrap. You know, as a little kid, you're like, oh, it's so cool to have something broken. Nothing was actually broken. I just liked the ace bandage. And I would come in and say that it was broken just because I like to wrap my arm. All right, guys, you're in the last 50 seconds. Are you in round 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I remember her like holding me at her desk when everyone went to lunch or something, and she was like, you know that this is a lie and you have to stop telling this lie. And I'll never forget the feeling of like having convinced myself that my arm was hurt when it really wasn't, because I'd worn it so many days. That's like my first memory of being out of alignment, because it's like I was living the lie that I had convinced myself of, and I wasn't in that truest form. Whenever I'm that way, I feel guilty, I feel angry at other people. know that something isn't right. But if you're always who you are, if you always say, do, and think the same things in alignment, that's integrity. You don't have to worry about what someone thinks or what you told one person that was different than the next. I mean, that's a very small example, but that's a very big lie that I once told that I'll never forget her calling me out because I felt so embarrassed. I felt like I wasn't myself. It was the first time maybe I was out of alignment with myself that I can remember. Then I had identity crises with my middle name. I don't have a middle name, so every day I'd write a different middle name on my paper, like Katie Vanessa Burke. Actually, Veronica was a middle name. Katie Victoria, I was obsessed with these. Katie Michelle I had. And again, Mrs. Lakin was like, you're telling a lie here. None of these are your middle names. You gotta stop. 10 seconds. Well, I didn't even know. Like, I was picking everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, break. All right, we're gonna take the other side with that same dance. Shake it out. Let's aim for that first minute with the Bulgarians or the regular lunges. Left leg forward. We just got a minute straight here. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Drop it and squeeze it. Ready, set, go. Building that leg intensity. Boom, boom, boom. You know what it feels like to be out of alignment. Or like, I'm not very good at lying, but I do remember like the end of one of my relationships when I was not lying necessarily intentionally. I was just telling my ex something different so that I didn't have to see him. And I felt guilty all the time because I was like, what if he finds me at this place I told him I wasn't going to be? No one should live with that kind of fear. And we do it to ourselves. All right, team, 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. Can you drop it a little lower? Oh yeah. Wow, that was very low. Low enough that it's hard to get back up, sure. Seconds. Catch that breath if you need it. Then we're diving right back in. 5, 4, 3. Drop set if you need it. Reverse lunge. Knee drive press. Reverse lunge. Knee drive press. Other times that I can more recently remember being out of alignment is if I drank too much and don't remember what I said the night before. I think that would be equivalent to my adult lying. Just more that you've woken up and you've been like, oh shit, what did I really say to that person? It's a little bit brown out. And then you feel that like hangover anxiety. You're like, oh, what did I say or do? The older we get, the hopefully more we don't do that. But that's another time I can feel like I'm not in integrity, not being in alignment with my best self. Hey. All right, so you got 20 seconds. Working on the depth of your leg as you step back. Inhale. Drive up with core strength and power. One of the notes I wrote down in my journal today is I have integrity in the design of my day, the design of my life. No one can do me like I can do me. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, right hand down for your side plank. We got 1 whole minute. This is probably the hardest one. Oh, I like these, got a little elevation on our weight. Just kidding. You can come out here if you want. All right, commit. I love it. I recently got for myself a gift of Oprah's year-long planner, right? I think it's a gift when you like enroll for her $30 a year Oprah Daily or something. And the first thing she started with was the word integrity, and I thought that that was a really good way to start your yearly planner. Now hers don't have dates on them, it's just a year. But I kept thinking to myself, like, if I were to start any way, what would my word be? And I was thinking intention would be my word, but integrity really does mean almost the same thing. Intention is setting an intention or a goal, but integrity means following through with it, right? Integrity means when my intention meets my actions, that they match the alignment of it all. 10 seconds. Bump, bump. 5, 4, 3, 2, break. All right, you know the drill, guys. We go 5, 5, 5. 5 Bulgarian door lunges. 5 drive presses. And we got our 5 side planks. You got 3 minutes to match. You guys hit about 4, right? Okay, sweet. 3, 2, and let's go.